got my best on, and I feel like dancing all night long. Nothing's gonna stop me or what I...
So I actually recorded this video earlier, and I was making vines, and I accidentally deleted it. So I'm going to try this again. So this is a question and answer video. I posted it on my Facebook, and I was asking people, to ask me questions, so I can put it in the video. So, let's get started. Oh, by the way, this is my collage. I'm on the top bunk in my room, so my makeup is probably like melting off my face because I had a long day today, but whatever. I hope I say her name correctly. Monitrice asked me a few questions. Her first question was, who is your inspiration? I want to say God is my #1 inspiration, for obvious reasons. A second inspiration would probably be my dad, and probably my favorite singer, Back for Lashes. She asked all-time favorite song. I can't remember on the top of my head right now, but if I had to pick, it would probably be This Is Me by Sky Sweetnam. Nobody really knows who she is, but the reason why I like that song is, well, I heard it a long time ago, like when I was real young, and it came off the Barbie Diaries movie or something, and I don't know, I just really like that song. One of my favorite popular songs now would probably be Sweater Weather by The Neighborhood. She also asked, when did you start modeling? I've been an aspiring model whenever I was like in my younger teenage years, but I never really had anyone take photos of me because, I was new to it, and I'm not just gonna ask. When I was like 16 or 17, I had, one of my profile pictures up, and that's when I was like taking photos of myself and, just kind of like practicing or whatever, you just gotta work with what you have. And my photographer, Sarah Grusemeyer, commented on it, and she was like, how have we never worked before, or something like that. And so she started, shooting with me, and then because of that, other local photographers ended up wanting to work with me. I never really ask because I feel like that's very unprofessional, because they're usually busy anyway. I'm unsigned, which means I am currently not with, I'm not signed with an agency right now, but it is something I love to do. Let me see. She asked what my ideal day was too. Honestly, because of the circumstances, I am not really able to do like my ideal day, but if I had an ideal day, it would probably be doing something adventurous, something outside of the house instead of staying in all day, because I'm a very productive person and I don't want to just stay in the house all day. Like, I want to go visit somewhere, or like go on vacation, or like go to the beach, or do something fun with friends, or with family, just something, get out of the house, away from here, and go out and do stuff, because life is short. Why stay in the house all the time? Allison asked, what is your favorite food? That's pretty difficult, kinda. Well, not really. I love Oriental food, but I also love Italian food. But my favorite like actual thing to eat would probably be salad, like a grilled chicken salad or something. Stuart asked me if I like Krispy Kreme. I do and I don't, but I mostly don't because because I'm not a very like sugary type person. Like, for some reason my body doesn't like, if it's sugar, it's like, get out. Yvette Wornstaff, I think that's how you say her last name, God. Okay, she's like, who is your favorite makeup artist? She's a makeup artist. And she's like winky face, and I'm like, duh, Yvette, you're always the best, duh. Like, she really is good, so check her out. Her page is MakeupByIvette on Facebook. I'll just put it in the screen. Sarah Elizabeth Slesher asked, what got you into singing / songwriting so heavily? I want to say, because of the fact that the music industry nowadays tends to write, like, it makes singers want to sing or write about, like, drugs and alcohol or something, stuff that's not very exactly appropriate. I mean, you want to do it, then, you know, whatever. It's just me personally, I wouldn't do that. I wanted to take that as an opportunity to write music about things that matter, you know, like cancer, suicide, people who need to be acknowledged, or things about, you know, always strive to do your best, you know, things, you know, just personal messages, things that people can relate to. She said, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Either, well, I'm still going to be singing, but realistically thinking, by that time I probably would be graduated from optometry school, because I'm going to school for optometry, and I would probably, you know, more than likely have my own place, you know, just starting my life, new career. She asked, what makeup do you use? I don't exactly buy, like, a certain kind of whatever, like, it's just whatever, like, I know I use Maybelline, Almay, CoverGirl, you know, just stuff. I don't really care if it's, like, the best brand or whatever, because I just kind of work with what I have, like, because, I don't know, to me, there's no sense in spending tons of money for something that you can work with, like, you know. She also asked, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is white, and I know, I took art classes, I know it's not exactly a color, but the reason why white is my favorite is because it represents purity. If I had to pick my absolute favorite color, though, it would have to be pink. Trent asked, do you feel proud of your accomplishments? Of course I feel proud about them, because it lets me know that I did something, and, you know, why wouldn't I be proud about that? He also asked, do you see yourself getting big one day? I don't really know. I mean, like, yes and no. I can see myself getting big one day if I just keep singing and, you know, posting vines and Instagramming and, you know, just keep pushing it, making YouTube videos. So maybe, if I try hard enough. Heather asked, who are your role models? My role models would have to be, again, my favorite singer, Back for Lashes. God. Melanie Martinez, Imogen Heap. What type of music would you like to sing? I like singing indie pop. You know, and indie basically means, I'm pretty sure it means, like, it's like an avant-garde type thing. I think that's how you say that. It's like music that isn't really popular. It kind of has its own, like, it's unique. It's not like your typical pop music or alternative. It kind of has its own thing going on. If you've heard of Melanie Martinez, she kind of has like a low voice, and the way my voice is, it's a lot easier for me to sing like lower pitch songs, if that makes sense. Brandon asked, what do you like about your new job? I think what I like about it the most is the fact that I get to greet people, because in a way I am a people person, but it's really nice. It's really nice being able to, you know, greet people and say, hey, how are you doing? How was your day? And, you know, just smiling and trying to get that positive vibe around and try to make everyone happy around me, you know, because, I mean, you know, I don't want to make people sad or anything. Okay, so my phone is about to, like, die, and it's at, like, the 6% mark, and if it reaches 5, it automatically stops the camera option. But the last question is from Danielle, and she asked, who inspired you the most to write music? And I want to say, or she either said who or what, I can't remember because my computer's over there and I closed it and I thought I was gonna remember and I didn't. I think she said what inspired you the most. I don't know. I kind of just did it. Like, if anything, it was out of my own interest because I wanted to make a change and I want to spread, you know, different kinds of messages. As far as who inspired me, probably my parents, my family, my friends, and a lot of my music is based off of, you know, like situations or events that have happened. I don't know if you've seen my video about why I write music, but I pretty much explained that there. Last year, I think it was last year, it was either last year or 2013, Talia Joy Castellano passed away, and so I wrote my song Talia about her. And that song was to represent cancer victims, anyone who's going through that. I personally will never know what that's like, but I can only imagine the pain, and I wanted to write that song to show that, you know, to stay positive. I actually wrote that song before my senior year, I think. And senior year was the year I had to do a senior project, and I did mine off of neuroblastoma cancer, which is a childhood cancer. Talia inspired me to do that because neuroblastoma is a rare childhood cancer. So that's when I had to find like a mentor and stuff, because that was part of the senior project thing. You had to find a mentor. So I had to find somebody with cancer. I ended up finding 4-year-old Jillian Moore from the Moore family. Jillian had neuroblastoma, but thank goodness she does not have it anymore. No more chemotherapy. Her hair is growing out. It's wonderful. And it just made me look back, and I was like, when I wrote the Talia song, that's exactly like what I, you know, wrote that for. I wrote it for people like Jillian, or, you know, anyone who has cancer, who's going through it, anyone who lost someone because of it or something, you know. I just try to make my music more so about happy things and positive things. But I could go on, and I wanted to shout out Miss Jillian and her mother and father, Amber and Jesse Moore, and their aunt, Paula Woolman. They are wonderful people. They have a Facebook page called Jillian's Army. Okay, my phone's about to shut off. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much for asking me the questions. I hope I answered everything. Okay, I'm sorry my room's messy. I'm sorry I had to film with my phone. Long story. Okay, I love you guys. Bye. 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 Bye.